tyajaty ante kalevaram tam evaiti kaunteya sadā tad-bhāva-bhāvitaḥ. Whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body, that state he will attain without fail. So law ho gaya. You have Newton's law of motion. Correct? We have so many laws. But then when you come to spiritual life, no laws. ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है? So there are very clear laws because we are conscious entities. So this consciousness also has to obey some laws. Precise laws. Actually, when we see law, when we see systems, we know God is there. We are seeing precise law in atomic world. We see precise law in the macro world. In both micro and macro world, we are seeing precise laws. So why there should be no law in consciousness? There are also laws there. There are systems there. Actually, systems show God is there. Correct? You are going through the highway and they stop something and they say you have to pay some money for using the highway. That means the administration is going on. Some system is going on here. Every month you get a bill and you have to go deposit that bill. You continue to get electricity. Your mobile phone, you get a bill. Correct? SMS, you have to pay this much money. Systems indicate there is a government there. Correct? Just imagine, you go to some city. When you go to the city, you get an ID card. So many things are happening that doesn't show there is some government there. Yeah? Similarly, the law, because God is not whimsical. Whatever form we are having, somebody was very nicely said this. He said there is nothing to feel sad or happy. There is nothing to feel, particularly we don't mind feeling happy, we mind feeling sad. Because whatever situation you are in is because of your past choices you make. Now make better choices. You are responsible. Okay. It was on Facebook. You forwarded it. Whatever situation you are in, it is because of your past choices. You are responsible. You made certain choices and therefore you are in a particular situation. Nothing cry because you only led to here. Now make better choices and come out of the situation. So now there is a law. Krishna is informing us in Bhagavad Gita. Prabhupada is translating in the purport, without fail. You get that form. Whatever you meditate at the time of death. And then previous shloka Prabhupada gave a beautiful line which I yesterday have not mentioned. Prabhupada says, thinking about God at the time of death is not possible for an impure soul. It is not possible. If you do not purify yourself, you cannot meditate on God at the time of death. It is not possible. Can look at that line, anybody? Whoever has Bhagavad Gita, just look at it. So it's very, very interesting actually. The whole life is therefore a preparation. The life becomes exciting then now. Otherwise, mostly people have some idea after death. Either I go to heaven or I go to hell eternally. For eternally I'll be in hell. Recently somebody was showing Muhammad Ali's statement. Spoke overall right, but finally came to humanitarianism. And his idea was, eternally I'll go to hell. Eternally? Eternally you don't go to hell. Limited idea. How do you go? Because say, vāpi smaran bhāvaṁ tyajaty ante kalevaram. You even can become human being, you can become animal also, you can become plant also, depending on what kind of meditation you are having at the point of death. Now there are various examples which are given. There is one book, if you have read, that book is coming back. Who has read this book? I read. There are 3 examples given there. Wait at the 3 examples given. to talk about the reincarnation. Chitraketu, then Bharat Maharaj, then Ajamila. There are so many instances which are given actually. There is one example given of Bharat Maharaj. Bharat Maharaj, India's name as Bharat Varsha because of him. There are many Bharats in Indian history. There is one who's Bharat Maharaj, Shakuntala's son. Shakuntala? Dushyanta and Shakuntala's son, correct? And in fact, when Krishna addresses Arjuna as Bharata, it is referring to this Bharata. It was very interesting, not to this another Bharata. Because he comes in the dynasty of that Bharat. He was a very great personality. So that is one Bharat. There is another Bharat, Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrughan. He was also a very great personality, this Bharat. He is Vishnu Tattva. And another Bharat is the son of Rishabhadeva. We are talking about this Bharat. India is known as Bharat Varsha because of him. Previous to that, it was known as Ilavrata Varsha, not India, whole planet Earth. Just like Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, even Vivasvate Yogam, there is one king ruling sun planet. Vivaswan, one. That is the best system. Right? Have a great man. Can't you find among 7 billion people on earth one great man? Find the best man. Make him emperor of earth. Give all powers to him. For good. Not that after 2 days. You can have some check balance or rule of impeachment, correct? If he does something funny. Otherwise, if these certain norms he follows, so duties he does, for good he can be the king. And choose somebody not more than 25 years. How wonderful the world will be. True? But the unfortunate part is, we have demon goes crazy system on earth today. Crazy system. Therefore, we have everything. Phalena parichyate, we have to know by result. Chalo, now go back to our topic. So now this Bharat Maharaj was very young age. He gave his kingdom to his children. He renounced his kingdom at a very early age, and he came to the forest for meditation. He was quite young. And when he was in the forest, he was so spiritually advanced. When he sat for meditation on the Lord, what happened? Tears of love of Krishna came from his heart, from his eyes. When he started thinking about Krishna, any meditation has to be on the Lord. Bhakti yogena manasi. So when this happened, the Acharya analyzed the situation. He said his hair was always wet because of a regular bath in the river. It was on the banks of a river. Correct? The sages, they take bath many times. And he was meditating on the Lord. And he was in, love of Krishna was manifest. Therefore, a whole life he had practiced. It's not that suddenly, what people try nowadays, suddenly I will become a devotee. That is not possible. You have to practice. So at this situation, he is in a very advanced stage. One stage less than perfection. That is prema. At prema stage, you see God face to face. Very beautiful stage. At this time, what happens? When if there was other exam given to him like Ajamila, he will not have failed. He would have passed that exam. Ajamila, what is the exam? The same forest, he saw some prostitute embracing one woman. Some forest, not same, similar forest. He had gone to collect flowers when he was a young boy. And what happened? He left his wife and ran away with that prostitute. Correct? But not that. He's in Bhava stage. Ye to exam, he would have taken care. But some other exam, he got trapped. Very subtle exam. Therefore, Maya's exam will be tougher and tougher as he becomes stronger devotee. Maya will not spare you. It's an examination system. It's a very dynamic system. Normal examination system, what happens is that exam will come at the end of 1 year. Even if you have finished studying, suppose, engineering में क्या होता है? अगर बैठ के पढ़ो 15 दिन में खत्म कोर्स हो गया, उतना ही पढ़ते हैं पूरा सेमेस्टर में. Those were engineers, true? Now, but you have to wait for 3 months for exam. Therefore, people don't study now. बाद में अभी क्या करेंगे? खाली बैठे रहो, फिर भूल जाओगे. उतना ही बस. But suppose you finish studies, you will not get exam tomorrow. Some countries have little more dynamic system. 15 years you can finish your engineering. If you pass exam, that's okay. They have you even in sitting in your college level, 10th, 12th level, you can do credits of engineering because it is cheaper. In colleges, it is very expensive. So many dynamics people play. You can play around so much. You can do that course even much younger. Different courses at different credits. You finish those courses, you can get degree. Even in 18-year-old boy can get engineering degree. They allow little dynamic system. Okay. But the point is this: Maya is most dynamic. Why she is most dynamic? Because she is giving you exams not to kill you, but for your own good. Like teacher को क्यों hate करते हैं लोग? Because we are not good students. I remember in college I was also not a good student, but at school I was a good student. I used to come home and tell the paper was really good. बहुत मजा आया आज. I learned so much. Very good question it was, and I learned so much. कभी थे good student? प्राइमरी में, सेकेंडरी में ऐसे कुछ रहे होंगे, है ना? वेरी नाइस क्वेश्चन. कॉलेज तक तो हम लोग, मैं तो नहीं रहा था. आई डोंट नो हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर गुड स्टूडेंट्स इन कॉलेज टाइम. वी बिकम डिस्ट्रैक्टेड मोर इन कॉलेज टाइम. So Maya's actually business is a thankless task. It is giving an exam for your own improvement, and that exam comes anytime. The normal exam comes in examination hall at a particular time. Here you may be taking bath, suddenly and Maya will give you some very crazy. In fact, when I remember this, when you are alone, it is always the most dangerous time for Maya to attack. Therefore, we should always stay in company of devotees. You are protected. Correct? They will protect. Hold you. कहाँ जा रहे हो भाई? क्या कर रहे हो? क्या कर रहे हो? Suppose you are traveling in a bus and a bus wala has put a movie. It says the devotees, Prabhu, movie, don't see. Alone you are, कोई नहीं है, चलो हाँ देख लेते हैं मूवी. बहुत टाइम हो गया मूवी नहीं देखी. फंस जाओगे. Correct? You understand? So devotees के around you are protected actually. It's a protection. So this exam of Maya is actually preparing you. Just like if you are a good teacher, you give quizzes. If you see the students are not preparing, what do you do? You go to class, suddenly I remember our professor who used to be there, he used to take surprise quizzes. And the day we are sitting in the class, suddenly see a bundle of paper. I मर गए, पढ़ा नहीं आ गए, फिर से पेपर लगे, सीधा जीरो मिलना. You see sometimes? बंडल दिखता है मतलब वहीं हार्ट अटैक गया, तो एक जीरो और ले लो, ले जाओ, कुछ पढ़ा नहीं. So it is to be so much fear when you see the paper. So Maya also gives you surprise exams. But normally a teacher may make a mistake. He may give you exam when you are not prepared. He may give you exam. Maya doesn't make that mistake. He gives you an exam at any time according to your capacity to do it. Will not give you never an exam tougher than what you can handle. Any time you have an exam of Maya, you can 100 out of 100. You have the capacity to do that. Maya will never give you exam less than that or more than that. Correct? Why? Because by passing that exam, you now go to the next level. Why exams are given? When you pass a 9th class exam, you go to 10th class. Correct? But there is a system in some, I heard China it is like that. They are doing in Bihar. After Bihar, many of you. One girl, they gave exam and they said, what are the subjects you studied? She is a topper. She says prodigal science. Not political science, prodigal science. तो political pronounce भी नहीं हो रहा है. फिर ये political science क्या होता है? ये prodigal science, political science ये होता है कि खाना कैसे बनाना है. खाना कैसे बनाना है उसको फिर वो टॉपर कैंसिल किया and they asked her to come for interview at the examination board. जैसे कुछ नहीं पूछेंगे, बहुत simple question पूछेंगे, 2-3 written एक basic. We are not going to give you the major exam. ये कि आपको subject मालूम है क्या है, ठीक है. She never went. And पूछा क्यों नहीं आ रहे हो, बोला डिप्रेशन में है. So this Maya exam can be cheated. No, normal exam can be cheated also. I'm not saying, maybe true, maybe wrong, we don't know. Sometimes लोग डर जाते हैं, maybe आता भी होगा, ठीक है. But generally, media wants to create hype. but we don't know the reality. But it is true, examination system can be cheated. You can do that. सब लोग करें हम लोग. We used to have, आपको तो ऐसा है फ्लैट, तो आपका एग्जामिनेशन का सिस्टम अलग है. चीटिंग का सिस्टम हमारा ऐसा रहता था, तो और इजी रहता था. वो तो पूरा दिख जाता था. It used to be like this, gallery type. You have gallery type classes? No, it is even more easier. So these all systems can be cheated, and people have done it. Here, Karnataka, 2 times, 3 times the paper got leaked. This exam can be cheated through. But Maya's exam, you cannot cheat. You cannot cheat Maya's exam. It's perfect. And Maya knows. And passing this Maya's exam is going to make you happy. And when you pass the exam of your college, you don't become happy. For a few moments, they will give you one gown and some monkey type, from where they made this clown kind of thing. In fact, they did a survey in schools and colleges. Students don't want it. It is that foolish chief guest who wants to wear that. Because of that, everybody has to wear. Everybody pays 300, 400 rupees. You ask the students, you do consensus, do you want? They are not interested in, because they are going to waste money. But everybody has to wear because that one fancy chief guest wants to wear that. Once in a year, he wants to wear that. Feels very nice. उसकी वजह से 2000 लोग पहनते हैं वो गाउन टाइप, एक बड़ा पागल जैसा है, मीनिंगलेस है ना. You have seen that? And that even if you get that, at that moment you feel little exhilarated, क्योंकि 5000 लोग हैं उधर, 4999 लोग उसके लिए ताली बजाएंगे. मीनिंगलेस, उसका कोई दिल में थोड़ी ऐसे ही. जब आप डिग्री ले जाओगे वो लोग ताली बजाएंगे, एक दूसरे को मूर्ख बना रहे हैं. प्रॉपर से सेल्फ नो जस्ट लाइक ए मिनिस्टर क्या करते हैं, एक दूसरे को भारत रत्न दे रहा है, कोई उसको परमवीर चक्र दे रहा है, एक दूसरे को डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर रहे हैं. प्रॉपर laughs at it. That's what these leaders do. What they say, एक दूसरे को अवार्ड देते रहते हैं. मूर्ख इकट्ठे हो गए ऊपर से, टोटली मूर्ख लोग, एंड दे गिव अवार्ड टू ईच अदर. somebody said नहीं इसको तो भारत रत्न मिलना चाहिए, दूसरा से इसको वो मिलना चाहिए, पद्म विभूषण मिलना चाहिए, एक दूसरे को प्राइज अनाउंस. तो ठीक है, फॉर दैट मोमेंट यू फील सम सेटिस्फैक्शन. वो बड़े लेवल में करते हैं, हम लोग छोटे लेवल में करते हैं. डिग्री सबको मालूम है, जब उसके ताली बजा रहे हैं उसे कुछ नहीं पढ़ा 4 साल, सबको मालूम है. वैसा बड़ा अचीवमेंट कर दिया. So what is the drama going on? But actually in this drama, at the end, there is no happiness. Even you get a big degree, what is the happiness? Even you get a Nobel Prize, there is no happiness. Few days, okay, they will take some interview and all. But inside the heart, you're not happy. But Maya's exam is to make you happy. If you pass Maya's exam one after another. First comes Mahamaya exams, then will come Yoga Maya's exam. That is super post graduation, correct? You see Krishna by passing Yoga Maya's exam. When you have desire to serve Krishna by passing Mahamaya's exam, you will become free from sense gratification. But then you have to pass the test of Krishna, the desire to serve Krishna. That is Yoga Maya's exam. Then you see Krishna face to face. Okay? So these are all quizzes which are going whole of life. In our life, so many exams are going on. Every moment exam is going on. Just like I said, a good teacher sometimes is a surprise quiz. Similarly, in our life, sometimes great pain comes. Suddenly, there will be great pain. Either emotional pain, that is worse actually. Correct? Unbearable. Somebody speaks something, is unbearable. Why did he have to speak like this? Or physical pain. Somebody hits you hard. Correct? Or you get hit by so many ways. It's very unbearable pain. These are all quizzes by Maya. Therefore, when a devotee sees it, he knows Krishna is in control. And if I am giving some uncomfortable situation, that is also Krishna's mercy. What happens then, devotee? Is always smiling. Good exam. Because moment he knows there was an exam, I had full capacity to get 100 out of 100 in these exams. And I got. He's very happy. Then Prabhupada says, the Shastra says, Daya Bhag. What is the shloka? Tatya anukampana. Loudly you tell. Who knows? Sridhara knows the shloka. Tatya anukampana susimikshamaanaha bhunjana epa kripam vipakam. He says, Prabhuji knows the shloka. It's a very famous shloka. He says, Daya Bhag. Even though difficult conditions come in his life, with body, minds and words. He continuously keeps serving Krishna. Understanding difficult condition also as Krishna's mercy. Hridavag mano bhai. Hrid, by his heart, that is mind, by his words, by his body. He keeps serving Krishna. Even though he goes to the most testing position. Correct? Going to Krishna becomes his right. Daya-bhag, just like the property of the father is the right of the children. Correct? They get the property. Daya-bhag. So similarly, is going back to Krishna's lotuses become the right. That is what Maya is doing us. So if you can take the positive attitude that every moment, any situation comes in front of me is a surprise quiz by Maya. And be ready for next quiz. And another thing what happens, sometimes devotee life, lot of difficulty comes. And we see other person, normal person, your friend who is not practicing Krishna consciousness, no difficulty. Sometimes that also happens. So people work for an answer why it happens. Because the reason is this. वो तो है अभी मृत्यु लोक में तो रहेगा, अभी तो उसको टाइम है एग्जाम देने का. ये तो जल्दी जाना चाहता है, तो पट एग्जाम. तो one by one, sometimes very difficult condition may come, but generally don't worry. Actually, sometimes pure devotee's life, Krishna shows great difficulty. These difficulties are not created by karma. Just like Prahlad Maharaj, every day a death attempt. Is what the पाप करके बैठा था क्या? नहीं, उसने पाप थोड़ी किया था. That is Krishna's arrangement, his life. Yesterday we discussed that when you surrender to Krishna, Krishna takes charge of your life. Otherwise, who has taken charge of our life? Maya. Maya has taken charge. More. Maya is taking charge. But Krishna takes charge when fully you surrender. Therefore, Krishna is called Rishika Isha. For Arjuna, Krishna totally took charge of his senses. So in the same way, when we surrender to Krishna, then Maya will not disturb you. Therefore, Prabhupada used to say, the slogan for his Back to Godhead was that, Krishna Surya Sama. Krishna is like the sun. And Maya is like the darkness. If you always keep yourself in sun, then Maya will not disturb you. Okay? Maya will not disturb you. So our objective should remain very clear. The Maya's business is to actually help us. And we have to understand that sometimes, even if there are a lot of exams, it is for my good only. And there is one more instance which is given in Brahma Samhita, one more shloka which says, Karmani nirdhati kintuja bhakti bhajam. What is the meaning? Krishna reduces the karma for a devotee. Actually, devotee gets only a sample. But he may get lot of them together. जो बचा था माया से इसको खत्म करो. Correct? You say, I want to pass a university. You enter the first year of your college and you have 4 years of college. ठीक है? You announce to the principal, sir, मैं आज शाम तक ये इंजीनियरिंग खत्म करना चाहता हूँ. If it is a dynamic college, बोलेंगे रेडी हो जाओ. अभी रेडी हो जाओ. शुरू हो जाएंगे यार 5-5 मिनट of paper. रेडी हो. Correct? If you are ready, they are ready. It's a dynamic college. Maya is ready. बोलो, now I want to fully surrender to Krishna. Maya say, ready, चल शुरू हो जाए exam. Pat. So sometimes devotee may take lot of difficulties one after another coming compared to normal man. Why? Because he wants to go quickly. Correct? But what he gets is much smaller than what would have got anyway. Karmani nirdhati kinchita bhakti vajan. Karma is reduced. For a normal man, वो तो अभी इधर ही है. उसको जल्दी क्या है, 4 साल है, देंगे आराम से पेपर देंगे उसको. ठीक है. So उसको devotee life sometimes goes through lot of turbulence. Sometimes we don't understand what's happening because Krishna wants to quickly take him back to Godhead. So Maya participates in it. Srila Prabhupada ki, Bhagavad Gita ki.